As you sit here, you may begin to discover that strength is not only in the battles you fought, but in the persistence you carry now. And as you notice the rhythm of your breath, you may remember that your service has already earned you the right to be cared for. You can just allow yourself to imagine the path forward. A path where your voice is heard, your injuries recognized, and your compensation secured. You may ponder why the journey feels so long. And yet, because you have already overcome so much, you can realize that this next step is within your reach. As you focus on the future, you may wonder how much lighter life will feel when the benefits you deserve are finally in your hands. And even if you were to pretend for a moment that the system is already working for you, you might find that what begins as pretend already feels real.
In the fall of 1942, another song was the common experience of nearly 4 million Americans at training camps. The rhythmic squawk of the drill sergeant chanting his litany of the parade ground.
And since you are here, you have the choice to take action. The Department of Veterans Affairs provides clear steps at va.gov/disability Veterans Affairs. There, you can learn who is eligible, what conditions qualify, and how monthly tax-free compensation works. You can stop doubting and start preparing your claim. At va.gov/disability/how to file claim Veterans Affairs, you'll find instructions to gather your medical and service records, complete VA Form 21-526EZ, submit online, by mail, fax, or in person at a VA regional office, which you can find at benefits.va.gov. You may also work with an accredited representative to guide you through the process at benefits.va.gov. And as you notice each step, you may realize that the path is already laid out for you. That means you are not alone. The system is designed to honor your service and provide what you have earned. You have carried burdens heavier than paperwork. You have faced challenges greater than waiting for a claim. And now, you can allow yourself to believe that persistence will bring justice. As Nelson Mandela once said, it always seems impossible until it's done. And you may wonder why, when you finally receive your compensation, it feels both inevitable and deserved. Because it is. And now, you are simply remembering. And soldier, as you sit here, you may begin to discover that coming home itself was a blessing. And as you notice the memories of service, you may remember the countless times you stood strong in training, in missions, in sacrifice. Now, you can just allow yourself to reflect on the resilience that carried you through. The resilience that will carry you now. You may ponder the long hours in motor pools, cleaning vehicles with chemicals like Break Free, CLR, until they glistened for a parade. The welding done without the best helmets, the paints and solvents that filled the air, the gaskets improvised when the supply chains broke using Permatex. And yet, because you endured, you may realize that your service was not in vain. As you focus on the future, you may wonder how much lighter life will be when the benefits you deserve are finally secured. And even if you were to pretend for a moment that justice has already arrived, you might find that what begins as pretend already feels real. Up in the morning, paperwork day.
We don't like it. No way.
And soldier, fill out forms,
Airman,
line by line,
sailor,
Marine,
benefits coming. They are mine.
Since you are here,
act, promise, toxins,
you
and
have
more.
the choice to
Rightful
honor.
Rightful
your own
compensation.
story.
That's what we're for.
Remember the
VA
NBC
website,
NCOs
step by
who
step.
scrubbed masks
Gather
with STB,
Gather records,
the
claim
super
it's
tropical
correct.
bleach,
Break free
the mop gear
chemicals, paints,
drills,
and fumes.
the chemical detectors carried on your back,
Through motor
fully
rooms,
unaware of the
NBC
radioactive
training
particles
masters
inside
to
doing their job.
scrub. Edgewood
You may
testing,
remember
chemical hub.
long days and long
Aberdeen
nights.
Proving Grounds, push up strong.
Remember Aberdeen Proving Grounds
Service connected, we
and the
belong.
bad trip to Edgewood
Don't lose hope, keep up the
in
fight.
Maryland, where volunteers
Benefits
tested new
coming.
equipment
It's alright.
on contaminated soil and still didn't hesitate to drop and knock out 20 push-ups without hesitation. Remember the long nights in unventilated shops, the eye strain from welding, the burns, the fumes, the sacrifices made not for comfort, but for mission. And let those memories remind you, you are not forgotten. Congress has written into law protections and programs for you. The PACT Act, the Promise to Address Comprehensive Toxics Act of 2022, expands VA healthcare and benefits for veterans exposed to burn pits, Agent Orange, and other toxic substances. And you know, every time we went to the field, we didn't bring poop back. No. We used 55-gallon drums cut in half, and we filled them with diesel and mogas. And some of us had to stand there with sticks and stir the pit.
We don't like
and
it.
stir
No
that
way.
tank as someone else poured in more diesel until every excrement was burned into black dust before we buried it. Other acts and programs: the Veterans Benefits Administration initiatives, the VA Disability Compensation
Rightful
Program,
compensation, that's what we're for.
and ongoing expansions in survivor benefits are designed to ensure your sacrifices are recognized. All available for you to review at va.gov/disability. There, you can learn how to apply step by step. Gather your medical and service records, your dental records, inpatient and outpatient.
Gather records, claim is prep.
Complete VA Form 21-526EZ. Submit online, by mail, or in person.
Rightful compensation, that's what we're for.
Accredited representatives are available to guide you through the process. That means you are not alone. The system is designed to honor your service and provide what you have earned.
Service connected, we belong.
Soldier, Marine, sailor, airman, you have carried burdens heavier than paperwork. You have faced challenges greater than waiting for a claim. And now, you can allow yourself to believe that persistence will bring justice.
Benefits coming, they're mine.
Again, as Nelson Mandela once said, it always seems impossible until it's done. And you may wonder why, when you finally receive your compensation, it feels both inevitable and deserved. Because it is.
Benefits coming, it's alright.
And now, you are simply remembering. So whip out your number 2s and your skill crafts. Find your basic training graduation books and group company photos. Make a list of all of your battle buddies and your ranger buddies. And remember, as you wake today, you may begin to discover that your strength is still here. And as you notice the rhythm of your breath, you may remember the battles you've already won. You can just allow yourself to imagine the justice that is coming, because it is yours. You may ponder the long nights in training, the chemicals, the paints, the fumes, the gear, and realize that every sacrifice was for service, and every sacrifice deserves recognition.
Service connected, we belong.
As you focus now on the future, you may wonder how much lighter life will feel when compensation arrives. And even if you only pretend for a moment that it is already here, you might find that what begins as pretend already feels real.